Welcome to PBT Express News channel. Subscribe to the channel and don't miss the hottest news of the day. Our today's newsletter includes the following content. Agarwood lingers in the throat. Yangzi shed tears during the drama of falling out of favor and being abused. Agarwood is Like Broken Flowers is a famous TV series. A total of 59 issues currently account for 50%. At the very beginning, many people think this is a extremely lengthy TV series. The reason is that it is too long. So I read it several times. The acting skills of Yangzi and Shen. Let the first issue be screened along the line. Far showed some vitality. Completely changed the audience's view of Shen TV series. First of all, because of the luxurious cast. The interest in this movie is very high. Huge progress. It's because of the innovation and leapfrogging of mainline makers. Make their main story unique. How sweet the beginning of love is. How tragic will the plot behind it be? Often looks like Chang'e. Liuli Zhongmeng played by Z. The bad guy played by Shihasu Kaishi. Firefly. Scheming. Making the relationship between Yan Xian and Ying Yuan even more regrettable. Also more terrifying. So difficult that Yan Dan actually jumped down. Although he was rescued by hard rescue. But his body was broken. The root of immortality has also been wiped out. This means his personality has undergone earth-shaking changes. In other TV series, he relies on the strength of the male protagonist to survive. But his appearance has completely changed. According to another view, he has given up any pretense of all this. Need to admit myself. Ning Yuan took him to Yuanshuan. Said countless heartless words. Although he said that he would get the Yuan River safely. Start from scratch. But his heart is definitely the most painful. The feelings that cover the bottom of my heart but cannot be communicated. Completely deciphered by sincerity. In this episode, Ying Yuan's every move made everyone burst into tears. He said nothing. Directly repaired Yan Dan's memory. No matter how he refuses. No one can deny his main memory of Yan Xian. Seeing that Ying Yuan has such deep feelings for him. Even the normally unsmiling emperor. Everyone will be moved by it. Just in case he gets a chance. This won't happen again in the future. As a result, he suffered a lot. Everyone remembers. When he woke up, he had already put on new clothes. So he went to get a jade pendant first. This belt was made for him by Yan Dan himself. This is a worship badge given to him by the Shadow Lantern Fairy. Ying Yuan pointed to the carbonization of his body to show his affection. But she finally regarded the jade pendant as a jade pendant. A cheerful look on his face. Thousands of years later. Ying Yuan has never communicated with him. Treat him as a treasure. Because he helps people remember his past with Yan Dan. Some people even think Ying Yuan is a fascinated person. Ensured one's destiny. Life. Face challenge. Consider this belt your own. It's not difficult to understand. Taking into account the order verification, it has been confirmed that the support has been changed. Since entering Ying Yuan's reality, Ying Yuan has seen through countless things. After such incredible hard training, when he understood that Yan Dan could not cross the Yuan River alone, he won't swallow his anger either. We should protect ourselves more. Everything he did. It will quietly hurt everyone's heart. Since I'm with Yan Dan, His Majesty the Emperor needs discipline or discipline. Such a person can surrender for his lover. Such persistence in life. Who can withstand it? When he sees something interesting, he will feel very painful. But the next time he thought about it carefully, he will have another tendency. In Yan Xian's view, everything he did was better than what Ying Yuan did. Great from the start. Yan Xian thought this was a wonderful love. But when he regained his vision, he suddenly realized that he had made a mistake. Although his good impression of Yuan has disappeared, but he doesn't regret it. In his heart, he has always admitted, Ying Yuan is a woman worth cherishing. This is what no one in this world could have foreseen. The support staff finally noticed him. Before he could come to his senses, the support staff poured me a bowl of ice water. Dao Tian is no match for you. For this relationship, he needs to be carefully hidden. After improving eyesight, he accepted his sister's words. But in fact, he has seen through it. He does this just to finish Yan Dan's legitimate intention to protect her sister. Avenge your sister in your own way. Yan Shen turned into a liar with the help of Zhi and Ying. But Ying Yun still chooses to believe her. I think she is usually a kind-hearted woman. So her order became simple. In order to prevent Yan Xian from being hurt by using her, he became the punished. However, things did not increase as he thought. Isn't it best for him not to avenge him now? But his story turned upside down. At this moment, Yan became so depressed that it can be described as terrifying. No light. He can put out the flames immediately. No matter how hard he tried, the end result may be counterproductive. Both of them were covered in bruises and cuts. The pain in the body cannot be cured. In this regard, netizens also commented on the improvement in the relationship between the two. There are also specific criticisms. Some people think Yinchi is a cursed woman. But if they choose to support, that's probably some other technology. One was deceived, but still tend to accept real people. He is an ordinary love maniac. Why agarwood chips are no longer a temptation now? With the help of the director, finally he observed that he had not recognized at all. There are countless misunderstandings and deceptions between him and him. Yan Dan is always like this. But Ning Yuan hurt her again and again. Let humans feel. She is now completely. It has not integrated into Yan Dan's heart. Everything about Ying Yuan. It's all wishful thinking and self-satisfaction. Start with his idea. He has been thinking about getting help from Yan Dan. Specific things. Yan Dan just wants a simple solution. However, Ying Yuan's idea turned into a complete result. He didn't even consider what Yan Xie could bear. Can it be hurt? Still can't be hurt anymore. This creates an infinite vicious circle. Storage includes restrictions on salt pills. Before giving him the best solution, with the help of support, he turned into bruises all over his body. When Yan Dan was burned to death, this scene is undoubtedly visible. Before death, he puts on gear that protects him with impunity. Now I no longer talk about what happened to Yan Dan. Instead, it was investigated. He didn't say a word. Switching to prescribing medicine, Yan Dan is in a dilemma. Until Yan Dan fell in front of Wu Xiao. Sooner or later, Ning Yuan will have to open his mouth and let him talk if there is any risk in the future. Maybe in his opinion, Yan Dan can no longer be punished. But Yan Dan can no longer be punished. But he didn't think so. He doesn't even need to believe in himself. That feeling. It even became a feeling other than estrus. And burn on the stakes. This is the difference between men and women. In fact, he is also giving. In his opinion, he gave his happiness to others. But that's not what he wants. Wishful questioning made Yan Dan injured again and again. Forced him to give up completely. But now it's clear. As long as Yan Dan cooperates, he can escape from the fire. Find your own solution in. The chance may be slim. From beginning to end. He doesn't even need to pay off the deferred debt anymore. At this moment, what is clearest in Ying Yuan's mind is the Emperor's words. Became a guardian Dan. But now, the message has unfolded at some stage throughout the heavens. The usually cold Emperor. There are actually signs of family affection. But the emperor insisted on concealing his admiration for Yan Dan. All in all, the relationship between Yan Qian and Ing Yuan in Agarwood Sawdust. Complex. Fascinating. But that's why the whole story becomes particularly exciting. Everyone knows extraordinary progress has been made. Judging from the contemporary situation, this movie is indeed a totally unusual movie. Maybe revisited again and again. How did Xiao Zhan become famous? Judging from Zhang Zhang's evaluation of him, I admit that the harder you work, the luckier you will be. It has nothing to do with appearance. Recently, Yu Zhang responded online to netizens' comments on Xiao Zhan. Yu Zhang said in his response that I like Xiao Zhan very much. Every time I send him a message, he responds very pickily. It can be seen from the response. Xiao Zhan's heart is impeccable. Now who may not like this kind of Xiao Zhan anymore? In fact, for the reason of debut. Everything Xiao Zhan did was extremely extreme. His seriousness. It also shows us the intensity of his work. It is this attempt transmitted wonderful electricity to many humans. On weekdays we can best see his surface. I thought he was good-looking and hard-working. But I can't see his honest and gentle side. That's why he shines. In addition, Xiao Zhan is a person with a sense of percentage and boundaries. Everyone who works with him knows he's not the most efficient professional, but also very polite and humble. This makes him an excellent partner. Working with him for so long, whether it's a director or a senior executive, it's all a complete reward for him. Someone gave Xiao Zhan this definition in one sentence. Smiling all the time now is no longer clean. Gentleness is even harder. If the same character completes these things, doesn't mean that's the case. This guy has talent. It's his desire. He just chose to get someone else. Xiao Zhan insisted. Staying sincere is his mentality that brings him closer to the world. It is also the understanding and precepts of life. To him, even if he no longer admits and doubts it now, he also observes his personal thoughts. Pursue your dreams. Never surrender easily. Besides, Xiao Zhan is a superb person. He is also a superb artist. He does everything critically and work very hard. Of course, it's the same as her charming appearance. She is cute too. I must mention, in today's entertainment industry, there are only a handful of stars like her. As correct and good-looking as she is, I agree that she is right. It is not important. And the solution has been found in the hearts of netizens. Just for this answer. Spoken from the mouths of other characters. There may also be exclusive effects. After all, many people realize Yu is a very important character. Secondly, Yu Zhang is also a great director. Can I get help from such a great director? In fact, it's already 1,000 miles away. It can be seen that Xiao Zhan must be a superstar. Otherwise, wouldn't it rely on everyone's use? Will be cherished. Although some people want to blackmail him. But this does not prevent netizens from loving him. Of course, Xiao Zhan's eyes are also here. Although I can't rely on everyone's help to be liked. But he is also doing his own satisfaction. Continuously leaving your target market. Yang, who's satisfied netizens. Purple. And Xiao Zhan will have so many fanatics. Now it's no longer just about appearance, but relying on enough acting skills. This picture of disappointment and bitterness. It's not something ordinary people can bear. After all, in the entertainment industry, having committed fans isn't clean. The works of Xiao Zhan's top consultant include Shen Qingling, His Royal Highness the Ace Troop. Please give me more advice for the rest of my life. He is very picky in every drama. For the sake of effect, he is definitely himself. Because the characters in the play perform the essence. Enliven the features in the play. This is his strength. It's almost like you're asking me to relax. Let Gu Wei's role be brought into full play honestly. It can't be surpassed honestly. Now with personal efforts. He has also achieved good results in the entertainment industry. I hope he will be able to bring us higher works. So let's go live. Green hairpin slaps Yangzi wantonly. Do you expect the male lead to be replaced by Lin Gangxin? Speaking of the drama Qing hairpin, everyone must be frustrated with this show. It is likely to be regarded as the Tianqiu of Goose Factory S+ level. They also rely on this program to gain assessment. Not just S+ level. Large program. He also contributed as much as $400 million to this drama. Despite this, given the wreckage of Male Heroes 5, he was delayed. Xing Sanji tells the story of the insightful Tang Kuei Wanli Shubai. Love with the cunning and shrewd goddess Huang Zixia. Uncover the amazing secrets of the Tang royal family bit by bit. This drama is also a tense drama about brave women. There aren't many themes for this kind of ensemble to look forward to in the drama. The most recent programs to look forward to, known as the dramatization of universal worship. The show is additionally divided into several parts. Brave woman. Yangzi can be said to be a famous artist today. Her acting skills are also amazing. He filmed Sweet as Frost and Honey, Dear and the new hit Agarwood Chonghua. All are IP hit dramas. Many people in the film and television media industry have previously stated that male celebrities who have collaborated with Yangzi, they are all well known. Yangzi is also the main body of rich men. Suppose there is no Wu. This show will make the two of them much more popular. However, one might say that the sky is negative. The earth is irrational. Today's green hairpin can be regarded as a hot potato. After Wu's plot appeared, the program also continued. Directors and film producers are also trying their best to let the program regain the audience's attention. At the beginning, I needed to use artificial intelligence to change my face. This cutting-edge innovation. To replace the hero's face. But artificial. Smart face-changing innovation Sankey and Yasha also appeared. And received criticism from many netizens. In case it succeeds, that would be a massive rollover scenario. It will also cause the crowd to play. Finally gave up the idea. This drama took Yangzi another 8 months to film. However, due to the relationship between accomplices, it is currently unable to be communicated in time. Everything is ready. Yangzi has to rely on Yangzi for this show. It can be said that Yangzi is hopeless. It seems that choosing a decent accomplice is also a important sign. The show is also reconsidering its choice of male lead to compensate the hero for his work. From the beginning, artist just rushed to appear in this dramatic painting. He's currently having the opposite effect. Many people are unwilling to admit this hot potato. Some time ago, it is rumored on the internet that Zhang Binbin will play the male lead and make up for the filming. Zhang Binbin and Jing Tian. Some time ago, my status in Xitang was generally good. Zhang Binbin's acting skills and appearance, coupled with the little monkey's obliviousness to men, both of them will shine if they accept his participation. Having said that, as soon as the news came out, it was denied by Zhang Binbin's studio. This allows everyone to eat melon reasonably. After Zhang Binbin denied, there are rumors that there is also Zhang Wani, Su Kai, Ren Jialuan, etc. were completely denied. The internet says the male lead is Lin Gangxin. There are also reports that, while he was looking for countless replacement artists, I just had a clean talk with Lin Gangxin. Lin Gangxin is also the popular male god in everyone's mind. The most dazzling thing. I worked with Zhao Liang, Yu Wanyue in The Legend of Chu Xiao. So far, Yuan Yu's tail is still in the water and has not passed yet. Since Chu Xiao's biography, Lin Gangxin does not have a very famous work. Lin Gangxin's image and notoriety in costume dramas, always great. What if he really joins forces with Yangzi? That's also very good. It's development. Due to remake. There are still many loopholes in this drama, such as quality props, clothing, decoration, etc. I believe if Lin Gangxin keeps up, that would be a save. No one wants to go online. What do you think of this show? Welcome to discuss in the remarks area. 02 Support Yangzi to help my Tianyu remember family ties. Reach out to maintain Yang Di's respect. Lu Shui's cake is guilty. Why can the ribs prepared by Wang Junkai be pardoned? This is the filming location for Chinese restaurants in 2019. Wang Junkai takes care of the ribs prepared by Yangzi in the show, although the program was recorded. But the opposition of Yangzi's right hand. This shows the closeness of this move. Assuming you just parse this part, do you still think there is something between them? Despite this, the facts of the matter are very different from the creative mind. It was the seventh trouble in the second season of Chinese Restaurant. And before Wang Junkai left the system group, leaving the most effective trouble. So, anyone becomes very fond of it in various ways. Different. When Chef Lin is making sugar and red pork ribs, Wang Junkai wanted to help but couldn't. We need to satisfy everyone by making humor. When Shen Hailu was busy chopping vegetables, Wang Junkai gave tang tang. And bitter red pork ribs were hand-fed to everyone. Since they were at that time. Cherish every different one. Now I no longer feel the two aspects. It becomes inappropriate. At first it was just heat interaction in the kitchen. Wang Junkai doesn't know anything about Yangzi. But because of what Chef Lin said, he still took the initiative to break the barrier. When feeding Yangzi ribs, Yangzi subconsciously used her fingers to resist. But no success. Because in Wang Junkai's view, Yangzi at this moment is no longer unique to Shen Hailu. There was no ambiguity. Plot 2. This still depends on new Seek. But the online CPS is the same. No one has evil thoughts about his actions. The cause was this incident. It has its own fine details and emotional foreshadowing. Now it's no longer the cake incident that's usually taken out of context. Yangzi won't explain now. Who would know? Behind this cake is a lively circle of friends. The reason why the cake incident became the trigger for the whole community to be Black Yangzi. It's because the communicator used the single-page blindfold technique. Blinded everyone's sight. But the truth of the matter has long been buried under carefully crafted lies. Zhang Yishan's 11 most effective sentences. Let Yangzi, who has been with him for 14 years, less contact with him. High Energy Youth Group in 2018. As promised, Yangzi had to survive in the ice and snow at -27 degrees Celsius. Complete the project of eating popsicles with bare toes. However, Yangzi could not capture the cold at that time, during his menstrual period. So he needs to find a group member. Fight for yourself. He hit the car. Without thinking, I called Zhang Yishan. It became a kind of trust from the beginning. However, the 11 words of Hu Shui who celebrated on the opposite side, breaking all his illusions about this young sweetheart. It's not that I can't update mine, I feel uncomfortable too. The reason for Zhang Yishan's refusal became abdominal pain. This is understandable. But as a friend who has been with him for 14 years, he no longer has any. I want to help Yangzi. Yangzi was very depressed at that time. There was silence with him for nearly 1/2 minute. Fortunately, Wang Junkai volunteered. Interrupted the situation of number 22 receiving the ball. Taking the initiative to take on Yangzi's tasks. Wang Junkai seems much more decisive. Obviously. He was overheated because he was afraid of not bleeding. But during the game he took off his socks without hesitation. Without delay, I took down 1/2 of his chopsticks. A popsicle was stuffed into his mouth. To the surprise of the task initiator, he still chewed slowly. After withdrawing from this term, Yangzi's mentality has changed a lot. She just had a crazy interaction with Zhang Yishan at the show. I sincerely praised Wang Junkai. Zhang Yishan was not named this time. After the show, her contact with Zhang Yishan seems to be getting less and less. Instead, he and Wang Junkai enthusiastically combed their hair. The two also attended a Chinese restaurant together. It's been 4 years since I saw this. Yangzi may have seen it early. What happened in the past? But his date with Zhang Yishan will not go back to the past. 2021 Yangzi's I do. It will make Shen, who has been progressing for 11 years, feel the crisis. The scene was already awkward even before Yangzi came. Yangdi performed for you the function of Zhu Beiji carrying his wife. Satisfy anyone. Girls don't need to pass comics. Yangdi's way to reduce. In this exhibition, Yangdi played a foil role. Easily feigns unpleasantness and humor. To liven up the atmosphere. Even he said it himself. Everyone's liking for him is superficial. Just smile and kick him away. At this time Yangzi walked to her side. Desperately comfort her. Declare that I'm satisfied and I'll let you go. Now he is no longer the most valid statement. But he did it. In subsequent programs, he and Yangdi appeared together to shape the opportunity CP. Constantly interact in front of anyone. Give some comfort to Yangdi who was fighting alone before. This is not the first time Yangzi has completed. Record this system with Song Yi. Song Yi has a bad temper and no one can point him out. At this time, Yangzi was eager to help her relieve her boredom. Although the two are no longer familiar with each other. But Song Yi later remembered Yangzi's birthday. Also gave her help. Handle the gift carefully. Put it together. After filming with Ren Xianqi and Huang Lei and He Jiong praised Yangzi together. Announced that she was the best actress she had ever seen. Nick Chung, who is on the same team as Yam Xianqi. He was also full of praise for Yangzi. Yangzi, I guess she is a very extreme girl. Mainly funny and cute. The most amazing part is 2015. The cooperation between Yangzi and Ma Tianyu. Recording the last episode of Sisters Over Flowers. Because someone is going home. So I ordered my parents. The most capable Ma Tianyu is alone and dejected. Because my mother died when I was young. Father runs away. My only brother is also missing. Other people's opinions. It's like rubbing salt into his wounds. Almost no one noticed this at the time. Only Yangzi noticed carefully. Ma Tianyu's gloomy expression. So he took the initiative to invite Ma Tianyu to his house for dinner. Help him recover. After the show, Ma Tianyu and Yangzi have become siblings. Friend. Xiao Zhan accidentally hit your eye. But I was attracted by those eyes. This is the dynamic homemade copy I posted. I didn't expect that it would be liked by many netizens. It seems that there are really many netizens who feel the same way as me. As we all know, Xiao Zhan is a designer. Have a pair of eyes that discover beauty. Simple and natural for everyday wear at the airport or commuting. Comfortable and handsome. Many people who met him followed suit. Especially in his turbulent life. Even in ordinary circumstances. You can also find a bit of beauty. Take pictures of beautiful scenery. Night view of the old city wall and West Lake with mottled rays of sunset. Blue sky, white clouds and green grass. Low-hanging eaves. In his eyes, beauty seems to be everywhere. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul. And Xiao Zhan has a kind and tolerant heart. So his eyes are clean and clear. Can see through all the haze in the world. See beautiful people and things. Some people also say that appearance comes from the heart. And I often feel. If these 4 words are used on Xiao Zhan, credibility will be greatly increased. Because of Xiao Zhan's super good looks. It is indeed inseparable from a beautiful heart. Everyone knows that Zhan is 30 years old. In fact, in real life, it is difficult for us to be in the eyes of a 30-year-old adult. See that clean and pure. No feeling of impurities. Society beats children. Especially people like Zhan. Experienced by most people in their lifetime. All the malice I have never experienced. And after slander. In addition to being more determined in the heart. His eyes are cleaner. I still remember once seeing a netizen say this. I feel sad and angry for Zhan's pain. But after seeing his smile, he reconciled with the world. Because his smile is warmer, inclusive, and healing. In fact, Zhan's clean eyes are just like his smile. Full of sincere healing. As if the sun reflects on the snow. The moment you look at him, you will make peace with this not-so-beautiful world. Do you like Zhan's eyes and smile? How moved were you by his clean healing? What do you think about this? This concludes our news section. Welcome to leave your thoughts in the comments area. Let's discuss it together. Welcome. Don't forget to give me a like and follow. Thank for all.